I'll give you kind of a tutorial, if you will, of how that painting technique that we tried. Dude, I can't do it. Turn it. Jesus, take the wheel. Let's get started. Hey everyone, it's Jaren again. I'm back here at Big Brothers Big Sisters. Today we're going to be trying out a cool painting technique that we got to test out last month at our Cupcakes and Canvas match activity. If you didn't get to make it to that, that's all right. We're going to be testing it out. I'll give you a little rundown of how it looks, so let's get started. All right, first step. Let's do it. Before we get started, I'll go ahead and give you a list of some items that you will need. To give you a better idea of what the finished product looks like, I'll give you some inspiration pictures from some of our bigs and littles and what they created last month. I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and let's see if I can measure up to those masterpieces. Pause, right? I'm going to take some tape. I've got painter's tape and masking tape. Really whatever you got at home should work fine. So basically I'm gonna start by cutting pieces of tape and aligning my canvas every which way. There's not really a rhyme or reason to it. This is pretty much the easy part. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my canvas now. Alright guys, so as I'm taping, I am going to double up and layer my tape so that the paint doesn't bleed through. Depending on what kind of tape that you have, you might be alright, but I'm going to do this just for safety measures. Alright guys, so I went ahead and taped up my whole canvas, leaving white spaces for the paint. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill those spaces now. I've got my paint all ready, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I went ahead and added all of my paint, so that's really the last step. Basically what I'm going to be doing now off camera is just adding some paint to some of the thinner boxes, and then also letting this dry overnight so that tomorrow we can come back and unveil the masterpiece by removing the tape. So we'll go ahead and wait on that and see what it looks like tomorrow. Alright guys, so it is the next day. I let this dry overnight, so now we're going to get into the really fun part and unveil the art piece. Hopefully it turned into a good abstract piece of artwork that I can keep by my desk, so we'll find out. Alright guys, so I got all my tape off, and I have to say, I think this is the best piece of art that I've done so far in this series, so I'm pretty proud of myself. But I think it turned out pretty cool. The tape held up pretty good. There's not a lot of bleeding or anything, so I'm pretty happy with it. And I think this will make a perfect addition to all of the artwork I have now collected at my desk. So that is the end of this activity. If you guys give it a try at home, be sure to comment, let us know. I want to see how your artwork turned out. But we will see you next Friday for another activity, and until then, we will see you later.